We're gonna test. We're gonna test how good you are. What's this? There in the clearing, the most majestic creature you've ever seen. It's like a unicorn from your dad's storybooks, but with leathery reptile skin that shines when the light hits it. It moves so softly, like it doesn't even disturb the ground. It could be dangerous, but you want to see what it does. Okay. Let's test our stealth skills. Wow, in 2 rounds, amazing! We're just doing overkill right now at this point. Super goal! As you settle in to watch it from behind a strand of mush trees, the Unisar looks up towards you. Startled by your movement, you try to hold perfectly still and quiet your breathing. After a tense moment, it goes back to its business. Yeah, I'm not doing anything. I'm just watching. I'm just watching you. It's like Discovery Channel right now. I'm just watching you. And then it pees like a crystal waterfall on a rock. Everything it does seems magical. You quietly take a picture with your holobomb, but you know you can't share it or you'd get caught for sneaking out. Yeah, we cannot share the majestic peeing from our majestic dinocorn friend right here. Next, it sharpens its horn against a rock, which is scored with marks from having done this before. This must be its favorite sharpening rock. You notice the bulge in its stomach. It must have had a huge meal recently. Eventually, it curls up for a nap. You quietly sneak away. This was so wonderful. Fortuna is a magical place. Hey, it's Dees! You spot Dees sitting in a clearing, but not before he sees you first. Instead of sneaking away as usual, he stays still as you approach, like it's totally natural that he'd be sitting in the middle of the jungle so far away from the colony walls. Now that you think about it, you're a little glad to see him. You are so far away that you can't see the walls anymore, and it's really weird out here, and it's getting late. Hi, Solana. Hi, Dees. He seems to be in a very good mood. Did you see Chief Surveyor Utopia out there? She has like X-ray vision eyes or something. She'll catch you for sure if you get too close. She caught me once and I got in big trouble. How about I show you something cool and sneaking out will be our secret, okay? Just a few minutes away, the ground drops off a large stone outcropping just over a cliff face. This walks right to the edge without slowing. It's a long way down. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, bravery. I'm gonna be brave about this. For the sake of being rebellious and avoiding timeout. Now I'm starting to sound like a Rugrats episode. Oh, we absolutely got this. Super goal once again. And I got a trophy too. And my stress has not gone down. Oh wait, my stress has gone down. Oh, my stress has gone down is totally what I meant to say. It's incredible. You snap a picture with your holopalm, but you won't share it on the net. This is your secret. Yours and Dis's. I'm gonna keep exploring. What else are we gonna find? Is that a person? What the hell? I wouldn't go that way if I were you. They have a deep musical accent you don't recognize. I wouldn't go that way if I were you. A stranger? You're the only people around for thousands of light years. And what the heck is he doing out here? I'm going. No. You've met everybody on the stratospheric. That must have been some kind of animal. One that looks like a person. You round the bend and regret it immediately as something long and thin slaps against your face. Then another whack across your back as you spin to face your attacker. Whap whap, two slaps to your shins send you reeling. Whatever's attacking you, you can't see it. Nothing happens, just silence. Yeah, let's go home. Wow, that was quite an adventure. You wake to the sounds of your parents arguing in hushed tones, clearly trying not to disturb you. You blink away the sleep from your eyes, eventually remembering, oh yeah, my birthday. Where's your birthday cuddles? Do you really need birthday cuddles at 13? You're being unreasonable. Solana is a teenager now. You have to give them the opportunity to take calculated risks, or they'll start acting out. That's just what being a teenager is. Okay, thank you, Mom. I'm with Mom on this one. Going off into the wilderness isn't a calculated risk. It's too dangerous. But it's not that dangerous. I've done it multiple times. They glance at you. Your mom holds her upper hand to silence you and goes back to talking. Geranium, you've said yourself that we need every person out there surveying for edible native plants. You're even going yourself. Why not our child? Because Flulu, they're our child. It's our responsibility to keep them safe. By sheltering them? I don't think so. You're not keeping anyone safe by coddling them. Thank you, Mom. You've gone back on my good graces, Mom. Solana's survival depends on them understanding this planet we're living on, so you're not doing them or the colony any favors by pretending like that's not the case. Guess what? I can take care of myself. You're brave, but you aren't stupid. You assure them that you'll stay out of trouble. Your dad's shoulders sag as he shakes his head. You barely even know what's out there. I just spent a whole month. I mean, I lived through a majestic dinocorn with a majestic peeing on the rock. I saw that and nothing happened to me. Hey Solana, sorry. It's your birthday today and here we are arguing like a pair of assholes. Happy birthday! We meant to order up from the canteen and have your usual birthday breakfast, but we got to talking about how Utopia's opened up positions in expeditions for kids 13 and older, and well, that's you now. Unlocked, explore nearby in expeditions. Sweet. I need a rest. Deez, obviously. You plop down beside Deez, who's listening to music in his hear speak, and ignoring everyone else in the lounge with dodged determination. He's got determination, alright. When it becomes obvious that you're not just going to leave him alone, he turns off his music with a huff. Well, I would be annoyed too if all I wanted to do was listen to my music and then I have some rando be like, hey, how's it going? How's it going? What do you want? You ask him what he's listening to and he replies, it's just some old Earth music. You probably won't like it. All you have is Earth music, unless you want to listen to the space shanties the adults made up in the last 20 years, so you don't know what he's talking about. You tell him to give you a little credit. He rolls his eyes, but lets you sink your ear speak into his. Grungy sounding rock music fills your skull. Oh, okay, we're listening to Nirvana, huh? We're listening to Nirvana, okay. He likes that kind of music, huh? Nirvana, early Green Day, Soundgarden, Smashing Pumpkins before Billy Corgan turned into a giant douche. Garbage, maybe? Don't forget you. Ah, I feel much better now. Hey, Dad. Your dad was sniffling and sneezing pretty bad this morning. He collapsed around this time last year, so you've been feeling anxious about his health, especially now that the pollen is back. Dad, wear your respirator, god damn it! No. No one is safe in this game. No one is safe. Wear your goddamn respirator. Hey, what do you say I go for a little walk? I know you don't get outside the walls much either, but we could do a little nature walk. I study all the plants and the foragers bring back, but I've never really seen them in the wild. Really? No. No one is safe in this game. I don't want to take a chance. I already feel like you and or Mom are gonna die soon. Oh, we need our toughness at 80 for this one? Damn. Oh, I can give her cake. I want to give her the cake. Any excuse to eat a whole cake, right? Cool. I gave her cake. Kudos worth spending. Hey, Dis. Hi, Solana. I wish we didn't have to go home. I wish we could stay out here forever. Yeah, me too. What if? Okay, I'm listening. What if we didn't go home? Today, I mean. What if we stayed out and camped overnight? I brought a tent just in case, and a perimeter sensor, and I found a spot right near the depot that looks safe. Yeah, that actually sounds fun. Let's do it. D sets up the tent while you place the perimeter posts around the edge of the clearing. If anything trips this invisible wall around your campsite, at least you'll know about it. Without even saying goodnight, Dees crawls into the tent, takes off his jacket and stuffs it behind his head, then curls up in a ball facing the wall. He falls asleep almost immediately. You crawl in beside him and pull a thermal blanket over yourself. You're exhausted from a long day of hiking in the jungle, so despite the excitement of being out in the wild at night, you quickly fall asleep as well. You both wake up to a blaring alarm and bright lights filling the campsite. It's the perimeter alert. Something must have triggered it. Courage. Courage. Oh, crap. Well, that works. Sure. Next. Oh, we've totally got this. Maybe we'll do a super clear. I win. You both carefully open the door and peek out through a crack. Nothing. Whatever it was, the lights and noise must have scared it off. The sun is almost up, and you are definitely not getting back to sleep after that, so the two of you eat soy rations and quietly watch the sun rise over the jungle together. Aw, how cute! When the surveyors open the gates and start prepping for the day, you pack up your gear and go home. You expect the worst, but nobody even noticed you were gone. You're lucky, but it also makes you feel a little sad. Nah, it shouldn't make you feel a little sad. You did something great. You went camping. Sit down, Solana. We have to talk. I don't think you appreciate how much I know about you. With the amount of freedom you kids have, you forget that you're being watched. Did you see us camping? And your attitude is absolutely atrocious. I know you're a teenager and you're supposed to push boundaries, but this is ridiculous. You're ridiculous. No, you're ridiculous. She bangs her fist on the table for emphasis. This isn't some hollow vid high school drama, Solana. Are you sure about that? This is a visual novel, after all. This is real life. This is life or death. Do you get what I'm saying? We're the only humans here. If we don't fight for our survival with everything we have, no one is coming to save us. You have to learn how to fit in. You're a part of a larger community, an ecosystem. You're supposed to be learning that, but you're running out of time. Soon you'll be an adult. People need to rely on you. I'm not sorry. I'm not gonna say that. Boom. Am I? When I was just back in my old day, I was fighting a war against the people of Earth. First they ignored us, then they mocked us, then they attacked us. And then we won. Also, we could give you the chance to grow up here. Don't disrespect me by wasting it. I remember being your age, full of anger, ready to fight anyone who told me what to do. I wish someone had told me that I deserved better. I wished. You could do better than this, Solana. You just have to apply yourself and listen to your elders. The colony needs you to be a part of it. It's why you were born. How about no? You're sick of people telling you what to do, thinking they know what's best for you. They don't know what it's like to grow up on an alien planet. Damn right they don't. They don't know what it's like to have all these weird thoughts and dreams. Yeah, I had enough of that crap. I don't want to survive. I want to live. Go away. What's the matter, dude? Come in! I'm coming in. You're lucky you have family who cares about you. My mom is gone, and my sister thinks I'm stupid. I'm never gonna go back to class. I hate being around other people, and I hate doing schoolwork, and I double hate it when the teacher asks me questions. I'm not Tang. I don't know stuff like see. We both have family problems. We have family issues. I'm just dumb, okay? People ask me questions, I freeze up, and I say something stupid, and then everyone laughs at me, even Tang. Tang laughs the hardest. She's embarrassed by me. I know she is. Today she just told me people would like me more if I stopped being so sensitive and immature. Well, you know, we do need folks who use their hearts too. See, even you think I don't use my brain. Everyone always thinks Tang is better than me. That's not what I was implying, dude. I hate her. Everyone thinks she's so smart, but she's just a big meanie. I hate everyone here. I hate being here. I just want to be left alone. Okay, fine. Have your moment. Relax. I'm just trying to talk to you. God damn. You're getting older. It's that magical time in your life. Full of discoveries and possibilities. Oh no, I haven't even read all of it yet, and I'm cringing at what I'm about to read. When children become adults and their bodies change in weird, wonderful, and often embarrassing ways. Boys have penises and girls have vaginas. Bam! When you were younger, Congruence gave your class a frank presentation about preparing for the changes your bodies would experience in the next few years. Which parts of the presentation was relevant to you? Those erections, my god. Stupid penises getting all long and hard and distracting. Huh? What? What? Something's off as soon as you open your eyes. Things are squelchier than you expect them to be. Down there, you were having an exciting dream and then he had a wet dream. Oh, interesting. An exciting dream, the game says, and then sploosh. But you can already barely remember it. Oh, that's the worst. That's the worst when you have a dream, and it's actually a really good dream, but then you forget about it as soon as you wake up. You just want to close your eyes again. You remember congruences sexual education classes, and you're really not ready for their real-world practical applications. Nobody is actually ready for real-world practical applications at this age. I don't care how experienced you think you are. 13 years old. No, nobody is ready at 13. After a few minutes, no, we are not ignoring that. No. You wait for your parents to leave work, calling out to you that you're going to miss breakfast if you lie around in bed. No, we cannot leave that there. No, we cannot. No. When you're sure they're gone, you carefully strip the sheets on your bed and then stuff them into the recycler. You put in a requisition for new sheets from the depot and continue on with your day. Now I can only think of one reason why a teenager suddenly cares about— Oh, shut up, Dad! By Jove, I think I've got it. What's up, Solana? Got something to share with you? Do not say what's up! It's okay to feel a little— No! 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 Now is not the time for dad jokes! No! That was embarrassing for the both of us! You still need some alone time? Everyone is so dramatic right now. Yeah, that includes you. Who cares who said what to who or whatever? It's so dumb. I agree with you, but you're part of the problem. Oh, this stupid thing. Well, wait a minute. I have gotten better at the card games. Maybe the activities will be easier for me. You stare hungrily at the feast table. Sure, it's mostly soy rations, but it's still more food than you usually see all at one time. You try to sneak some food before the speeches start, but Chief Engineer Instance catches you and smacks your hand away. Your mom gets really mad at her, and it causes a huge yelling match. Your dad directs you away from the table as Instance blames your mom for the way things are now, whatever that means. Your dad passes you a soy sweet to keep your tummy busy during the speeches. He's the best. Welcome, everyone, blah, 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 blah. This year's feast includes a new glow-in-the-dark food. Pixie beans are our first domesticated Vertumnan crop. Credit goes to Geranium. He insisted we dedicate a third of our fields to them. So you'll have him to thank for the light snow in your toilets tonight. Ha ha ha. As you know, we lost our hydroponics and microbial soil during the wormhole accident. These pixie beans will make up for losses we've faced with our earth crops. Ooh, let's try that. The Tower of Terror! Test your courage with 3 stories of ladder climbs, followed by a death-defying leap of faith onto the poof shroom mats. Oh, I have a bad feeling about this, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it anyway. 70, my god! We are not gonna do this. Unless I can push through the stress. Oh, man. Okay, so far so good. Oh, I can swap them. I learned something new. Okay. Cool. And now the tough parts. One, 2, 3, 6. Well, we can push through it. It's definitely possible. We can push through it. Yay! We did it! You blow through the obstacle course, the basket shooting and the bot wrestling with ease, and you arrive at the base of the Tower of Terror with a determined gleam in your eye. I am the champion. I am the champion. Finally, it's time for the feast. The pixie beans are a hit. Your parents keep touting their many benefits. They grow well here. They're super nutritious, taste great. They're really versatile, and kids love their bright multicolored glow. Yada 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 yada. You sullenly shove your pixie bean everything around on your plate. You don't even want to eat them anymore. Stupid beans, stupid feast, stupid game, stupid everyone. Ah! Every time someone turns to talk to you, especially about how great these beans are and how great your parents are for growing them, you just get more irritated. They're just beans. It's like they love these beans more than they love you. You're probably just hungry. Let's eat them. You want to rebel against these stupid beans, but the truth is you're too hungry to resist. Aw, Solana's hangy. They're hangy right now. You count backwards from 10 to calm yourself down so you don't blow up at your mom. Why is she smiling all the time? Ah! You settle on glowering at her over your plate of glowing beans. She notices, but just purses her lips and turns away from you to talk to someone else. How rude! You shovel food into your mouth, trying not to look like you're enjoying it. Okay, it is as delicious as everyone said, and you start to feel more human the more you eat. Right, yeah, food. Food is great. Yep, that's the bottom line. Food is great. You do feel better after you ate something, though. Everyone's in high spirits after dinner, breaking off into little groups to talk or make music together as the sky darkens for the shortest night of the year. You feel your mood improve by the minute as your friends pull you into a fun rhythmic clapping game. Something terrible is going to happen now. No visual novel that I have played has such a wholesome moment stay like that for, I don't know, the next 30 minutes or so. There's usually super cute, wholesome moments, and then something done flip it upside down. +2 biology. Okay, biology. Chief Engineer Institute needs someone to help with after-school tutoring. Literally anyone who isn't a complete idiot will do, because she's desperate. Teaching shortages even in the game. How about that? Yes, you'll do. The younger, slower kids have trouble keeping up with congruence sometimes. You mostly just have to pat them on the back now and then and stop them from wandering off when they're supposed to be studying. No offense, but anyone with a pulse could do it. Not true. That's not true. You know where the classrooms are. Yeah. 26. Okay. I think we can do that. Nah, screw it. Okay, let's see the tutoring thing that I just opened up. Tutor children. Oh, empathy. There it is. Okay. You show up to class to find congruence teaching a classroom of younger children. Instance is nowhere to be found. In the absence of further direction, you settle in to help the students with their work. Oh good, you're already here. I trust you'll be able to handle yourself in all subjects and with students of all ages. Ask Congruence if you need help. Thank you, Solana. Since Professor Hal died, well, Congruence and myself are poor replacements for him. I'm grateful for your help. They're mostly interested in games. Yep, just like real kids. Why do we gotta read about stuff? I just want to go play. Yep, just like real kids. Here, let me show you something. Want to see something cool? Whoa! I can watch people play sports ball on my hand? Anytime? Turbo! New God is 7 and full of energy. The other kids are able to settle down to work on their biology assignment, drawing pictures of the xenofauna that live on Vertumna to put in a classroom diorama, but New God prefers a more creative approach. You look at her drawings. Nougat's animals all have extra wings or heads, robotic treads, laser turrets, or top hats. It's not about the final product. It's about the process. We absolutely must encourage her. Yes, that Hopeye does look better with a jetpack. Yes. Don't chastise art. Do not chastise a child's artistic interpretation of something. I hope you're my teacher all the time, Solana. Yeah, see? I know how to reach the kids. For real. Bam. My mom is kind of bossy, but she sure makes a great lunch. Here, I got something for you. May I interest you in an egg in this trying time? Whoa, this egg looks tasty. Wait, I can eat this, right? Nem and Nougat are stomping a big mud puddle in the soft ground outside the garrison, passing a sports ball back and forth and chasing each other around. Nem looks up as you approach and excitedly flails mud at you. Solana, hey! Look at what Nougat and me are practicing! Nem bounces the sports ball from one knee to the other a few times before launching it up into the air. She crouches, leaps up after it, and spikes it with her head towards Nougat with a yell. Thud. For a second you freeze, waiting for the crying to start. Instead, Nougat shrieks and laughs, clutching the ball. She's great. She's a wonderful child. 4 points for the ball not touching the ground after contact. The crowd goes wild. Yay! Wow, that's awesome! I know, right? I'm gonna be just as good as my big bro someday, and Nougat will too. Hey, you should come by the sports ball pitch sometime. I could show you some tricks. Nem and Nougat look at you expectantly. Absolutely, we will! I can't wait. I'm so excited. Sports ball is my favorite thing on the planet. Maybe even in the whole galaxy. Me too, me too! Did you see that? She kicked the ball with her foot! If you come to practice, you gotta play. Nemi says I gotta be the coach, so it's my rules. Okay, we'll play the sports ball. Oh, wait, I gotta do this. Okay, we'll play the sports ball. Kombucha designs a really fun practice version of the game where you remove the net and only use your feet to move and pass the ball and try to kick it into the goals. He calls it football because, well, obviously, what a silly name. Yeah, football. Silly. Am I right? Card becomes social. Okay. Yeah. It's been a long month of being cooped up indoors while it poured rain and everything got too muddy and gross to play outside. Hey, that didn't stop some of us. You and the other teens are in the lounge again, and everyone's getting a little antsy. Tangent and Cal are bickering about something, and Disk must be bored enough that he's letting Mars paint his fingernails. Nem is trying to do a dance she learned from watching holovids, and she's failing miserably. The sound of her music fills the room. You're starting to feel a little off too, but like it's weird. Like you want to yell, but at the same time you want to take off all your clothes and streak through the colony square. I mean, sure, why not? But wait a minute. No. Nem dances a little too close to Mars' collection of nail polish, bumping into the table and sending them all and herself clattering to the floor. Hey, watch it, Disk snaps. Dance your stupid dance somewhere else. It's not stupid. You don't have to be so mean to me. Boo-hoo. What are you going to do? Dance about it? Ugh, you're all so childish. Who cares? Hey, everyone just shut up. Oh, okay. Cal standing up. Cal getting a backbone. Nice. Honestly, you all fight all the time. You stay inside when it's nice and dry, and you don't appreciate how hard everyone else is working. It's just whine. You're not better just because you work outside. You're not special, Cal. If I wanted to, I could work outside. There, see? Next month, I'll be working in geoponics. How do you like that? Then you can nag me about my soft hands all you want. Children, keep it down! We can hear you all the way from the bridge! Everyone goes quiet for about a second, and then explodes into arguing again. Unicott throws her hands in the air and retreats down the hallway in defeat. Time to go wild! Somehow the rambunctious group tumbles into your quarters. Thankfully your parents are out. Everyone keeps fighting and it's starting to get physical. Mars and Nem get into a shoving match, and Cal and Disk join in too. Tangent yells from the sidelines, cheering when Mars knocks Nem right on her butt. Ouchie! Okay, fine. I'm sorry for knocking over your stupid nail polish. Apology accepted. You can pick them up while you're down there. I'm bored now. I can't believe I'm bored of bossing people around. Wait! We should play Spin the Bottle. Everyone giggles nervously, but more courageous voices prevail as soon as you're grabbing a bottle to spin to sort out partners. Your palms sweat as the bottle spins on your turn. Spinning. Everything is spinning until it falls on. Oh my god! Everyone hoots and hollers. Disk? But he looks completely unbothered. In fact, he looks excited. He unbuttons his shirt collar and slicks his hair back, giving you an exaggerated eyebrow wiggling come hither look that sends everyone into hysterics. Oh, he flirting. I'm flirting back. You wiggle over to Disk, matching his energy as you grab him and sweep him into a big showy kiss. Everyone laughs and yells as you kiss for 5, 10, no 15 whole seconds before letting him go. Disk collapses back to his position on the floor with a silly smile. Everyone keeps playing, but the bottle never lands on you again. Mars and Tangent both get each other on their turns, making Tang go completely red, as both times Mars plants a chivalrous kiss right on her lips. The next day you feel all terrible. Oh boy. It feels like your arms and legs are made of lead, and it takes so much energy to do anything. You could barely make it out of bed. All the energy from yesterday had been drained out of you and then some. It lasts for a week. Some of you can't even get out of bed, and when you do, your moods are all over the place. Aggressive, sulky, impulsive, normal for a teenager. Until your batteries run out and you sleep for over 12 hours straight. Yep, normal. You're resting in the lounge with your friends watching holovids holovids and grazing on roasted pixie beans when your dad and Chief Engineer Instance come storming through the door. You!
Crank that song, now what? You! Crank that song, now what? You! Crank that song, now what? You! Crank that song, now what?
Stop eating those this instant. Oh shit. We were wrong about the pixie beans. You've been feeding us poison? No, they're not. Don't worry, Mars, calm down. They're not poison. They're just a chemical in them that hyperbonds to estrogen and testosterone. Your big teenage growing hormones and the brain likes binding to that new macromolecule a lot more than the regular kind. It's been making your moods unpredictable and causing periods of hypo and hypermania. Oh, wow. It's been making you kids act silly and feel sick. I'm sorry. That's all you could say? I'm sorry? If it's doing this to kids, it's not long until it builds up enough to affect the rest of us too. Until further notice, no one is to eat a single pixie bean. Flulu was right. She didn't trust these things, but shit, she's still going to be pissed that we don't have another successful food source. Well, crap. Oh, creepy glowy time. But what if I want to? Ah, damn it, it won't let me. Here, have an egg. Oh, whoa, I know. The dim, sleepy glow of the season makes it so hard to stay awake. You stumble and yawn through your shift every day, blearily trying to keep your eyes on the smudge of the tree line. Only the worry that the colony is usually attacked during glow keeps your eyes open. You have to be ready to sound the alarm when, not if, it happens. Cool. Oh, my perception. Another year, another glow. Everyone's pretty sure there's going to be an attack this year, so the colony is on high alert. You're on duty when the attack starts. You're there alone when you see a mist or something approaching from the distance along the path that leads to the gates. You realize you're looking at what must be hundreds of Hopeyes coming at you, so densely packed together that they form a hopping, writhing blanket over the ground. It oozes towards you like a slow oil spill. We sounding that alarm. Good thing you were here. There are sure a lot of them this year. As the Hopeye batter against the gates, you hear the wood starting to give, bending and creaking under the onslaught. You wonder if the security officers need help. Oh, we gotta defend the gates then. You scramble down from the... Why did I get a trophy that says I hate you? What? Game? What? Why? I'm trying to defend everybody. Why are you hating me on this? Anyway, you scramble down from the walls and are immediately faced with a seething wall of Hopeyes. You kind of thought there were only a handful of these, usually peaceful creatures in previous years, but there's swarms of them now. And not just Hopeyes. Once your eyes adjust to the chaos, you can see large creatures that look like walking bushes, these wild centipede-looking things with long spider legs, and at least one giant, many-eyed thing. Oh god, this is horrible! Solana, get to safety! You're suddenly not sure this is a good idea. But then you look up and see Nem shouting encouragement from up on the wall. Well, if Nem believes in me, then clearly we gotta fight. You're not even trying to win. There's too many of them and you're unarmed. But even your vulnerability can become a weapon. You use your knowledge of the buildings around the gate to bait anything that slips past the defenders into circling back so they can be picked off by people with actual weapons. Nem acts as your air support, calling out when certain shortcuts are blocked by the creatures, so you always have an escape route. Eventually, the defense forces manage to push back the creatures. The rest of their broken swarm flee back into the wilderness. Calm jogs over to you, breathing heavily, and slaps you on the back. You're one brave kid. Stupid, but brave. Well, stupidity is the best kind of bravery. You really helped out back there. Your parents are arguing quietly at your little table. Of course they are. I'm telling you, it wasn't a fluke. They're not. They're not just wild animals. They have a plan. The fields. The lights. Okay, we have to tell people what we saw in geoponics. Hey, Rutabaga. What happened to the fields? Don't worry about that. Of course. Of course that would be your default. Get to bed. It's late, and we have a lot of work to do tomorrow, so clean up. Oh, everybody's older now. Highlight collector. Okay, we already established that in the previous month. Cool. Everybody's mature now. I think. Everybody is older, but safety is no different because none of you are safe. None of you are safe at all. You two look like you've got stuff to say. You find Nem in the sports ball bleachers, intently focused on her hollow palm. She looks frustrated by whatever is on it. Yeah, you should ditch that and play with me. I can't. Aw, what? Why? I don't know what to get Calm for his birthday. I have to top last year when I made up a sports ball trophy and gave it to him. I'm just running out of ideas, you know? I mean, if it's coming from you, and you mean well, then they'll appreciate it. Yeah, you're probably right. I just don't want to get him a little kid gift, you know? Like how Mom taught us how to make stuff with macaroni and glue. The problem is I'm not good at stuff. What's something I can do that's easy but still cool? Friendship bracelet seems cool. That's right! Cal knows how to make all kinds of knots. He could probably help me figure out a pattern. Ah, that's a great idea. Thank you, Solana. Hey, Squirt, what are you doing up there? Come! Solana's my friend. We were just talking. Wait, what? What? Is this Knucklehead? I'm not doing anything. I'm getting the team together to run some drills. They can come too. Nem looks at you hopefully. Yeah, sure, let's go. Nem cheers and scampers down the bleachers, launching herself into a full body hug with Calm. You follow her descent more cautiously, listening to her chatter with Calm about her day as they walk together across the pitch. She really loves her big brother. Okay, that was productive. What have you got to say? Nice haircut. Tangent looks up from her hollow palm, blinking as her eyes refocus on the middle distance and then on you. Her previously long hair is gone. Yeah, I noticed that already, clearly. Buzzed close to her scalp. Well, it's hot, so Probably cooler, and washing your hair will probably be a lot easier. You almost didn't recognize her when you first saw her. You wonder if it was caused by a lab accident or something. Hello, Solana, she says, already cagey. Did you need something? Hair! I mean, what's... No, I'm not saying that. I just came to say hi, is all. The faintest hint of relief passes across Tang's face. You get the impression that not pressing her on her personal appearance was a wise choice. It is a wise choice. Who cares what people do with their hair? Oh, well, hello then. She was totally surprised. I'm rather busy at the moment, actually, so if you don't mind. Alright. Look at you in your little broody jacket. I've been foraging a lot. There's a lot to eat if you don't mind eating bugs and mushrooms. Okay, no one else has anything interesting to say, it looks like. Well, let's push that friendship with an enemy up past the halfway point by interacting with her. But which one do I want to do? Maybe this one. From the top of the wall, you can see the extent of the mush tree logging operations. The colonists are careful not to clear-cut the mushwood, but you can still see the tracks in the mud from trucks and people, and from people even, walking beside hover lifts. Get to work! I wonder if I could use these to bump up the goal. Yes. Yay. Wait, could I have done that this whole time? Just use those items? Damn it! What's wrong with me? Cool. It's your birthday, so something horrible's going to happen, I bet. You wake from a night of blissfully peaceful dreams. No nightmares, no premonitions. Just a pleasant feeling of contentment. Yep, something horrible is about to happen. You stretch your arms over your head, blinking in the watery, quiet sunlight that seeps through the porthole window. Things are always changing on Vertumna, but you can't help but feel like things are changing for yourself, too. Not just your body, but your mind, your emotions, your future. 14 is going to be your year. Your parents have been working around the clock since the last attack, trying to get the fields right again. In time for this year's planting. Sparks snow has already started falling, and every day they come home complaining about having to clear it. They asked you to ping them when you're awake so you could share birthday breakfast in your quarters instead of sitting shoulder to shoulder with everyone else during breakfast service in the canteen. You fire them a message and lie back in your bunk, watching dust motes float lazily in the night. After a minute, there is a knock at the door. I gently open the door. It's Antecedent. She sweeps into your room in a bustle of skirts and shawls and sits down beside you on your bunk. Oh, look at you! Happy birthday, beautiful 14 years old. She leans in and gives you a motherly kiss on the forehead. It's been years since she took care of you in the children's creche, but all the kids still call her Auntie and think of her as a close relative. Her sweet baking bread smell is as comforting as it ever was. She sits back and takes one of your hands in both hers. Solana, ever since I held you in my arms as a baby, I knew you were so special, so important. You're becoming a young adult, but I want you to know I will always, always be here for you, just like your mom and dad. Thank you, Auntie. She smiles and tucks an unruly lock of your hair behind your ear. I guess you're old enough to call me Aunt Anne now, if you like. Or even just Anne. Now, come on in here, Aunt Anne says, spreading her arms wide. Give us a great big hug. You hug her, enveloping yourself in the warm and familiar softness of her. Do not call it softness. After true love, do not call it softness. Anyway, over her shoulder, you see Nem standing in the doorway. Well, her hair, anyway. She's been growing it out, and there's no hiding it behind a corner. Well, look at you. She skips into your quarters. Happy birthday, bud. Way to get older. Enjoy being 2 years older than me for a few months. Thanks. I thought you were on your way to Med Bay, Anne tells her, and Nem shrugs, and turns to you. Annie is supposed to get her menstruation cessation implant today. Well, that's a mouthful. Mom! Gross! Solana doesn't want to hear about my period! Well, who the hell does? Who the hell... I don't think people that have periods want to hear about periods. Anyway, Anne smiles fondly at her daughter. It's nothing to be ashamed of, Annie. Getting your period is a beautiful do... Is it, though? Okay. Okay. So... Anybody that actually gets periods, is it really a beautiful thing? It reminds us that we have the ability to make life. No. Nuh-uh. It's a sign you're growing up and becoming an adult. I don't get periods, and I am already just looking at this dialogue and thinking, no, this is absolute sus bull crap right there. Nem wrinkles her nose and throws herself on your bed. I'm never making life. Ew, pass. Okay, I'm only gonna choose this one because the other two just seem very out of character. Choice number 2, I do not blame her for being scared. Choice number 1 is something that a toddler would say. So out of the 3, we got to flirt with her. Maybe one day the 2 of us could. Oh no, off! Don't be weird in front of my mom. You know, Nem does look different, you know, in a good way. More grown up. You tell her that her hair is pretty, and she rolls her eyes. I just forgot to cut it, okay? Well, that was awkward and creepy. Anyway, your parents finally arrive, still damp from the fields and bringing in the smell of crisp, tangy snow on their clothes. Oh, look, birthday visitors. Anne, are you staying for breakfast? No, thank you, but I brought your older with me from the kitchen, seeing as I was stopping by, and I also creeped the fuck out of everybody around me by talking about periods. Happy birthday again, Solana. You'll always be my baby, even when you're all grown up. Oh, and she laughed, sentimental to the core. But I don't know how the colony would manage without her and the children's crutch. Okay, Aunt Anne is likely to be the next one to be killed off. Her or one of them, mom or dad, or both. Someone that close to me, gonna be the next one to be offed. Family is more than the people that birthed you, Solana, and don't you forget it. I actually agree with you there. See, look at her down there with all that poofy hair. She wants to cut it all off. That's not good. We are pretty low on everything and nobody is telling us. You attend a secret Fun Times Club meeting. Mars brings the meeting to order. Tang reads the minutes of the previous club meeting. First order of business is that I am instituting a new rule. Rule 5. All members of the SFC must wear uniforms to all club meetings. She taps her hollow palm and shows you her uniform idea. Black pants and dark blue shirts with high necklines and billowing at the cuffs. So, JRPG, bad guy. Got it. She definitely designed them according to her own tastes. Oh, okay, I can do that. Sure, let's do it. You spend the next hour designing a club uniform, and everyone takes part. It becomes ridiculously elaborate. Cal insists it should include huge cowboy hats for some reason. What's wrong with cowboy hats? Cowboy hats are alright. Mars gets into a heated fight with an enemy over the type of shoes to allow until Tang calculates how many kudos it will cost to print one of those uniforms on a nanoprinter, and you all realize you couldn't afford any of them anyway. You come to a compromise. Instead of uniforms, you'll all wear a lapel pin with the club's logo. Okay, sure, that works. You spend the rest of the meeting designing SFC pins and printing them on a nanoprinter. If anyone doesn't have the kudos, Mars pays for them without complaint. Get to work! Yeah, screw it. I can push through the stress. Neat. Iggy, what have you got to say? You know, Solana, you're alright. What? You're alright. You actually have good taste, unlike all those other nullheads. Ever since we landed, it's been help with this, Mars, and don't waste resources on that, Mars. It's boring. At least you understand the importance of sophistication. I do. You shoot the breeze with Mars a bit longer. At some point, Disk sulks out of the living room quarters and has to pass by you both, clearly trying not to draw your attention. Ugh, where is he going now? Try not to get eaten by aliens, he calls out to Disk. If you die out there, they can't use your body for fertilizer. Don't be a waste. You hush. This is cool. You say it loud enough for Disk to hear. He looks at you with wide eyes before scurrying towards the walls. Huh. No accounting for taste. Maybe you can get through to him. I tried. But he doesn't care about contributing to the colony or being popular or earning kudos or anything important. Yeah, well, guess what? What do you control? What do you contribute? I contribute plenty, and you know it, Solana. People need someone to tell them what to do, don't they? No, they don't. Hey, Dad, what have you got to say? Respiratory season again? He's been working hard trying to improve the colony's food supply. He's showing signs of malnourishment too, though your mom is worse. You're worried for both of them. Oh yeah, they're both dead. That sucks. This is gonna suck. Dust poofs off him. Dude, go home. You and your mom, 2 soybeans in a pod. She said the same thing. Well, there's a reason that she said that. You don't look good. Gosh, I feel like someone stuffed a whole Watado pod up my nose. Like I could just poke a stick up there and pop. Fresh Watado juice. Dude, go home. Blah, blah, blah. Go home. Go home before you die, which is probably gonna happen, but yeah, go home. Solana, come up here. I want to ask you something. Ask me. Here, look through these. Nim says, shoving the holoculars. Holoculars. Some weird terminology up here. You raise them to your eyes and look where she's pointing. A long ways out, much farther than the expeditions are going. You spot a dark humanoid shape moving through the... What? See him? It's Disk, I swear it is. He's always sneaking out over the walls. Yeah, so? So what? He's gonna get in trouble only if you tell on him. Well, yeah, but someone should. The adults say we're not supposed to go outside the colony unless it's on expedition. And this is just going out there doing whatever he wants. What if he gets hurt? What if he dies? I don't think we have to worry about this dying. What if he picks up a weird alien disease and comes back with 3 heads? I just don't know what to do about it. What do you think? Let's follow him. What? Outside the colony? By ourselves? No way. Come on. It'll be fun. Nope, not even a little bit. Come on. Come on. Come on. For real, come on. Let's go. You're the one that likes adventure. You're very adventurous and brave. And now you want to bail on me? You two get down there. It's not safe. Okay, sorry, I'm on watch. I guess we should get inside the watchtower, huh? You both climb the rest of the way to the ground platform. Nem heaves her blah blah blah. Maybe if I get beat up enough, I'll have so many scales I won't have no more acne. Oh, you look fine. Solana, there's something we should tell you. We've tried to shelter you from some things, but... Oh, no! Is it the food? Is it the security? Are you both about to die? There's a meeting after lunch, and I want you to come with us. Yeah, sure, let's go. Mars is also tagged along. Okay, fine, cool. Whatever. What are you hiding? I'm not going to mince words. All of our efforts to increase food production in geoponics have failed, especially given the failure of the pixie beans. The destruction of the fields during the last attack put the nail in our coffin. By the end of the year, the colony will run out of food. I'm shocked. You've been doomsaying about our food supply for 2 years, Flulu. Do you mean to say we're past the point of no return? I'm afraid so. Even with rationing, without securing a Vertumnan food source, our supplies will run out by wet season. Anne and I have gone over the supplies and come up with food plans. We've crunched the numbers. I'm sorry. Geoponics should have been producing better now. We should have been able to wean ourselves off of soy rations. During wormhole transit, when we lost our hydroponics in the hull breach. I know I've said it so many times, but our crops just don't grow here. We needed those algae tanks. We needed the microbial soil from Earth. And, why weren't we told this earlier? Yeah, why weren't we told? We have a right to know. We live here too. We've been here for 4 years, and we could have been helping this whole time, and all you did was have meetings about it. Imagine being carried for so long and being upset that your feet could not be cut by rocks. Seeing the future is the privilege of youth. Thank goodness we have them to point out our flaws. So, what do we do now? Starving to death isn't an option. No, it isn't. We need to secure a food source this year before our rations run out. We're working double shifts in geoponics, but it's not enough. We need more people planting, tending, turning the soil. We need more hands. I can pull back the surveyors and focus on foraging native plants. Even the young folks can help if they've proven themselves around the survey equipment. I'll send out a holo message later. This has been the burden of geoponics for too long. It's time we all step up for our future. Okay, so we definitely need to do some foraging, but we can't do that right now because my stress levels. Unless... Oh, this doesn't do anything for... This doesn't affect me. Okay, let's do it. Solana, I'm glad you could make it. We need everyone we can get out here right now. Let me read that again. Solana, I'm glad you could make it. We need everyone we can get out here. We need everyone we can get out here right now. Boosting our food supplies. Let's sniff out those tasties. Good luck hunting out there. Use your holopalm to identify edible and medicinal plants and just throw them in here. I'll sort them back at base camp. Oh, and keep on the lookout for creatures. It's pretty peaceful out there in the valley, but even a little bug will get you if you're not careful. Go slow, pay attention to your surroundings. If you're unsure about something, don't approach it. Stay on the path and don't get lost. We don't call it the Valley of Vertigo for nothing. Any questions? Well, yeah, let's do it. What's a fine lady like you doing in a place like this? You cheeky hot eye. You making fun of my accent? Go on now, you rascal. Get. Okay. Oh wait, this is probably gonna up my stress levels. Icky. Your path is blocked by a massive 8-legged xenofauna, something between a spider and a squid, and a bear. It's in a rage, grunting furiously and bashing itself against trees and rocks at random. You duck and hide as it glares in your direction. Its breath heaving and dozens of eyes gleaming with madness. Oh boy. It's the same soft pink and purple you recognize from the multi-legged Riki that live in this area, but so much larger. Challenge! Oh shit. Well, I'm boned. Okay, that's slightly better. Next. No. I'm so afraid. Which one gave me? Okay, this one. Okay. Let's see. Whoops. No, 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 no. Now we'll go for it. Alright. Okay, okay, okay. Just have to exploit all these items as much as we can. Oh, hold it, hold it! +1 for each gem on other cards. Come on. Whew, okay, that was close. Somehow we pulled it off. Utopia has told you over and over to avoid dangerous xenofauna, but if you don't stop it, it might hurt somebody. And it could be edible? Maybe? You pull out your blast cutter and charge the beast. Your blast cutter slices through the creature's soft skin more easily than you expected. Neatly removing a tentacle, it yelps in pain and collapses, whining and licking its wounds. You look into its dozen multifaceted eyes and see innocence and confusion. A toddler who skipped their nap. The beast falls asleep. We're killing it. You slash the blast cutter through its head and signal Expeditions HQ to send a retrieval team. In a matter of minutes, they reduce the corpse to 4 piles of meat, skin, organs, and bones. Utopia makes the assumption that the beast must have attacked you. Well, it did. It totally did. And you killed it in self-defense. I absolutely did kill it in self-defense. You don't correct her. She tells you it does seem to have been an ancient Riki, maybe over 100 years old. She rewards you with kudos for your bravery. You should go home soon. How's my stress? 95. What's this? You decide to take a shortcut through the jungle to a path you were sure was just up ahead, and now you're lost. Everything looks the same here. The plants are too high to see any landmarks, and you swear some of them move around when you aren't looking. You try to check your positioning. Yeah. We're doing this. You climb a tree and chart a path through the wilderness from above. With that information in your hollow palm, navigating to the nearest landmark is a breeze. Yeah, let's go home. Yay, me! I killed a toddler, apparently. Well, no two ways about it. We gotta rest. Beep, 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 beep. Okay. Take a rest. You sit at the window and watch people hard at work in geoponics. You feel a little guilty putting your feet up when everyone else is working so hard, but who could blame you? The famine has you so stressed out. Maybe you could help out next week, or you could join a foraging team and try to bring some food. But next month, you can't summon the energy to do that right now. That's cool. And plus we could get rid of this crappy little card. You kneel and take a closer look. Yeah. It smells sweet and starchy like cake. It blankets the ground here in a thick sponge-like layer, swallowing up everything it touches. Gross. But it smells so good. You take a large chunk of the sponge cake up to bring back to geoponics. Further analysis is needed, but you have a good feeling about this one. What, already? It's time for the yearly midsummer celebration, but who has time to celebrate when we're out of food? See, there you go. No time for celebrating. What Anne lacked in resources, she made up with care. The dishes are lovingly plated. Soy cakes glisten. Steam rises from the buns stuffed with mince, and there are great pictures of vegetable broth rendered out from even the most inedible food scraps. There's a neat stack of sugar cubes for dessert. Oh, wow! Whole sugar, what a luxury! Very underwhelming, but yeah, whatever. Her frail body trembles as she welcomes you all to Virtu blah blah with a dry, whispery voice, then has to be helped off stage. Like all of you, she has been feeling the effects of the famine. Yeah, I cannot do any of this. Unfortunately. Oh wait, maybe I can. Nah, I'll just watch. Oh, that actually reduced my stress. Okay, cool. I made the right idea. I made the right decision. Ripe blue bobber fruit. Yummy. It's an event. Something about the ground here draws your attention. It's oddly lumpy. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, god damn it. We can push through. Whoa, it's a Watato minefield. Underground, the recent rain has swelled the young melons to bursting. You better watch where you step or you'll end up knee-deep in Watato juice. The good news is they're tasty. Forge it! They're so dang heavy, the calorie-to-weight ratio isn't optimal. Most are too young, but you find a ripe one, dig it up, and roll it back to the depot. Yay! Cool, we did something great. What's this? You carefully pick a yellow flower. Ooh. I know a certain little nem that may like that flower, hopefully. You come across a curious sponge-like hive, pockmarked with holes containing wriggling grubs and oozing a sweet-smelling syrup. Atop the hive is what appears to be the hive queen, looking like... Oh, wait. Her swollen abdomen is the hive. Oh, okay. She's rooted here, probably drawing nutrients from the soil like a plant while she tends to her larvae. Utopia mentioned these. It's a squeeger hive. Let's watch it this time. It's absolutely fascinating. The squeeger hive queen coos to her children, who skitter in and out of the holes on her surface. You can kind of see where her eyes used to be, but now she's more mound than creature. She still breathes, but eats only what she can absorb from her legs, which have become roots. Her larval children pinch her when they're hungry. She groans, clenches, and out of the holes oozes her sweet-smelling jelly. Wow. Full-grown termite-like squeegers march back and forth, paying you no attention. Let's see if we can harvest. Well, we've done well so far. Let's have hope. We'll do it. We'll do it. Let's not assume the worst just yet. Yeah, this is not going well. I think my impressive streak... Oh, but wait a second. How's my stress? Crap. I don't want to get rid of the flower. I just got it though. Ugh. I tried. I'm sorry, guys. Screecher hives can be very defensive when they sense danger to their young. Unfortunately, you look like danger. The hive queen emits a chittering noise, which is all the warning you get before she blasts you with a spray of acid. It burns! It burns! You briefly consider tasting the acid. Don't taste the acid. But some of that got on your clothes and ate right through them, so nah, maybe not. And maybe you'll leave this hive alone. Yeah, that was an attempt. Just a second, game. Whoa, what's this? You find a triplet, a large, tasty, plant, kind of? You've heard it's sort of like an animal, too. Like a lot of creatures on Vertumna. It kind of defies classification. Whatever it is, it's huge. It's practically taller than you are. Let's harvest some of it. You start breaking off the freshest and youngest looking shoots. The plant shudders. Yeah, let's keep harvesting it. It keeps shuddering. You hear a low, long whistle and realize it's coming out of the triplet's holes like a very quiet bagpipe, slowly contracting. We'll stop right there. You stop harvesting the triplet stalks and let it recover in peace. You make a note on your map of where it is, but oddly, you never find it again. Yeah, okay, we've done the best we could right now. We definitely need to rest. But let me check something really fast. Oh, it's not going to let me see how many events I have left. Alright, fine. Got it. Yes, I am very much aware that I need time off. Don't worry, I'm doing it. We'll relax on the walls with this. You relax on the walls again this month. Compared to the hustle and bustle of the colony down below, it's pretty boring up here. You catch up on some Hollow videos and enjoy a month off, not really doing much of anything. Negative 80%. Oh, we're fucked. We're absolutely fucked. Oh no. Oh my god. This is bad. This is all kinds of bad. Anyway, let's bond with you some more. Would you like a cake? Yeah, absolutely. Eggy. Oh, I can't get it yet. What is this? You're alone, exploring an unmapped area of the Valley of Vertigo. The pollen is thick here and your air filter is overworked. A warning light has been flashing orange for the last 10 minutes! But there are plants here that you've never seen before. Flowers with intense rainbow hues and strange lumps of fungal matter which pulse as if they're breathing. You cut some samples. Utopia will totally give you extra kudos for these. The pollen is especially thick up ahead. Deep fuchsia and shimmering with color. Everything here seems to dance with tiny... Yeah, I don't care how it looks. Let's just push forward. You push forward into the suffocating pink fog even. It's so thick you can only see a few meters ahead. You follow the glimmering towards where it's densest. You come up a glade filled with what seems to be strange... You're so distracted you almost fall into a large hole in the center of the glade. Check for danger. You've seen plant-like animals before. Are these topiaries actually topiaries? You watch them closely from the edge of the glade. They are completely still, not breathing. There are no life signs. Good. Your enviro suit beeps a warning. Just take a sample. Cool. We already inspected them. Let's look into the hole. There's some kind of strange rhythmic whirring coming from farther inside the cave. You hold your palm and shine your hollow palm's light. The cave floor glitters with "Climb into that hole!" You make your way down the gentle slope towards the cave. The thick, shimmering pollen makes it hard to see further than your hand. You see... What? Okay. Advanced civilization. Poke. Unmasked, you cross. Well, that's it. I'm screwed. Well, shit. Instantly, you can feel your mind blasted open by everything all at once. As if 1,000 pairs of eyes all turned their terrible gaze upon you. You're thrown back by the shock which brings your senses with a snap. The pollen, the sparkling dust feels like tiny knives when you're in your sinuses, and a heavy choking pain in your lungs. Why did you take your mask off? You slap your suit helmet back on to see if it's light flashing red. See, it's light flashing red, not if it's. You lurch out of the cave and back toward the checkpoint, barely able to breathe. You know you need to get out of here, but a small part of you wants to go back down there. To stay in this glade forever. Oh, whoops. Hold on. As you near the checkpoint, Utopia runs out to help you. You instinctively turn back unthinking, wanting to return to the fog, to those strange statues. I want to go back to the statues. Several days later, you wake. You don't remember much, just a great choking heaviness in your lungs, and the world swallowing you up and closing over your head. You have snippets of conscious thought from the last few days, but it's hard to tell if it was a dream or not. Wait. Whoa. Oh, did I lose toughness? Oh, son of a bitch! It's been 3 seasons of heavy... Oh, it's the end of wet season. Well, let's see what happens. You've been wasting away. You all have. It's not just a lack of calories. There just aren't enough vitamins and good stuff in the food you are eating. Your muscle aches all the time. Sometimes you feel strangely euphoric, filled with inexplicable energy, but often it feels like there are weights tied to your shoulders pulling you down. You're tougher than most, yeah. Too bad my tough rating went down. It's hard to tell dreams from reality. Yeah, it certainly is, given the past few days, apparently. Last week, you were brushing your teeth when you noticed that some of your teeth were wiggling. You brushed and watched all of your teeth begin to fall out of your mouth. Oh my god. We're entering body horror territory now. Horrified, you started screaming, only to snap out of it and realize you've been staring at yourself in the mirror the whole time, lost in a hallucination. Your friends stop working and retreat to their quarters. You lie to each other on the HoloNet and saying you're okay, just taking it easy, waiting for the harvest. Well, the harvest came and went as meager as ever. Your mother still hasn't given up and never rests. Never stops working as much as your dad begs her to. She must be sleeping in geoponics because you hardly see her in the family quarters anymore. From where you lie nestled in bed in your cozy fugue, it seems like far too much effort to bother with. Nah, we helping her. You're out there in the fields with her, being her sidekick, helping fetch things. She never slows down. When the robo-plow finally breaks under... under the pressure, she doesn't. She's out there even longer, doing everything by hand. Both your parents feel responsible for this famine. But as head of geoponics, your mom takes it personally. She's been skipping meals. Come on! One of you is gonna die. Or both of you. Wait a minute. You and your dad are in the lounge, slowly sipping your vegetable broth, when there's a commotion at the doors. Someone's run in, gasping for breath, yelling for you and your father to come to geoponics. You run over, knowing deep in the pit... Oh, I knew it! I knew it! No one is safe in this game! Oh, that's tragic. Shit. That is an image. That is an image that is going to destroy him personally. Ah, shit. No one is safe. She just went to her knees and then lay down in the dirt, and that was it. She's gone. Hell yeah, I gotta attend. What do you mean a group? No. As a colony, we share our blessings. However, today in sad company, we gather to share the burden of our grief. Fluorescent was born on Earth, but she more than many of us exemplified the spirit of our endeavor to bring life beyond the stars. She bore life, not only in her body, but bringing it forth from the ground she so faithfully attended. The debt we owe to her is the kind that can never be repaid. It is with a deep, unbearable grief that we must continue on without her, in awe and respect for her sacrifice, the depth of which was never expected of her, but which she did not expect of anyone else. It is on her strong shoulders that she carries us still. As a community, we remember Fluorescent. As a community, we return her body to the soil that nourishes us. In this way, her sacrifice is recognized in the manifest body of the colony. Take the month, get back. I have no choice. I have to take a month off. You don't have to be okay. I know, I'm not. I have to keep going where she left off, but if you can, you should take some time off. Let's take some time off. I mean, I have no choice. My stress is too high. But hey, that means I have energy to prepare for glow-in-the-dark nightmare fuel season. The prospect of just going back to work like everything is normal is too much to handle. The sun dips below the horizon and glow begins. You end up spending the whole month alternating between sleeping, scrolling the HoloNet, and staring into space. It's restful at least. I want my toughness back. A few days after the funeral, surveyors return with an unexpected bounty from the Valley of Vertigo. It's enough to survive for another month, and until the new year, maybe, if you keep rationing. The colony will continue to limp along, but without your mother. Here we go. We gotta face it. You don't know what gives you the courage, but you run out to the fields to face the horrible creature Oh my god! What the hell? It has no face. No, clearly it doesn't have a face. It just has it has 10 million tentacles, and it looks like something straight out of a 90s hentai. What could be the worst thing that could happen? In place of its face or even a head, its body just unzips, revealing a mess of writhing pink tentacles and blinking eyes. pocked with jagged, asymmetrical teeth. It stands on 4 enormously powerful legs, each as wide across as tree trunks. Clinging to its back and its thick, slug-like tail are clumps of lichen that glow faintly in the night. The creature is nearly twice the height of a greenhouse. It's standing on top of a flattened one, the wreckage of lattice and plants all around. Flickers of light from plas rifles and stun gloves light it from underneath, and the stench of ozone is thick in the air. You see Nem and her brother Calm darting in. Oh no, do not kill off Nem! Hentai tentacle monster, do not kill off Nem! I don't think I can handle that. The faceless creature lurches into another greenhouse, oblivious to the soldiers trying to herd it away. The monster left a trail of destruction from where it smashed right through the walls. Smaller creatures are pouring in through the gap and heading towards straight to the command. Oh shit. You watch helplessly as hordes of animals storm. We are not killing off Nem. I didn't even read the other choices. Oh, we can save Nem. Challenge! Oh, god damn it! It's harder than the foraging challenges! Oh, no. Oh, but wait. Wait, my stress level. My stress level is at 0, so this could work, hopefully, maybe. I just don't want Nem to get killed off. Just have to figure out the best possible combination of all this. Okay, looks like it's this. Oh, shit. Okay. I think we can do it. It's not going to be easy, but I think we can do it. Wait a minute. Oof. Worth it. You try your hardest, but even with the full force of the defense squad, you can barely keep it contained near the farms. You dart in and around the battle, throwing rocks and making noise to keep the abomination's attention away from the rest of the colony. Its tentacles whip around, slapping the ground and knocking into people, picking them up and throwing their helpless bodies like dolls, only to be crushed under its massive trunk-like feet. The fields are littered with bodies of the fallen. Sweat stings your eyes, but you somehow stay on your feet. Others aren't so... Do not kill off Nem! Solana, watch out! Solana, watch out! Calm cries out, and you look up just in time to dodge the wet slap of a tentacle. Tripping over a body and sprawling to the dirt yourself, the Faceless makes a horrible noise from deep inside its craw, flecking you with spittle as your guts liquefy from the near miss. You're close enough to feel the sick heat radiating off of it. It doesn't have a face, but you realize with horror that it sees you. The beam of a plasma rifle arcs over your head, and the Faceless roars again and turns its terrible attention to Calm. You scream and uselessly cover your head as it lumbers over you. As you scramble to your feet, you see Calm go flying through the air. He lands a few it's a sickeningly wet crunch. Yikes. Nem cries in horror as she runs to Calm's side, but it's too late. His body is bent at an unnatural angle. Oh my god. His eyes open and his face frozen in stupefied terror. He looks unreal. Like, you don't have to describe it. Nem lets out a primal scream of pain, and you can see the thought ignite in her mind, contorting her face with ugly fury as she stands up to launch herself. Oh no. No. You grab her arm and she yells at you in wordless rage before collapsing to her knees, throwing her body over Calm's and sobbing like the scared teenager she is. You can only stand and watch. It's better this way than to potentially watch her die. You hear a colossal cracking noise and look up to see the Faceless stumble towards the stratospheric. With a roar that shakes your very molecules, it loses its balance for the last time and falls onto the ship. Metal screams as the ship buckles and gives way. Whole pieces of the quarter's wings shear off as your home opens like a tin can, spilling its contents into the square. The strato lurches, then collapses under the creature's weight. The abomination is slain, but as wails of grief join the whimpers of the dying, you have to wonder, at what cost? Yikes. The council calls an all-colony meeting to face the aftermath of the attack. In the oppressive gloom of Glow, you gather near engineering with the other survivors. It's one of the few buildings still standing. The corpses of the Faceless still sits in the caved-in wreckage of the stratospheric, spilling its flaccid pink tentacles from its horrible zipper-toothed maw. It's already beginning to stink. Yeah, that would be a terrible moment. Now I'm just wondering. Okay, I was just about to say I'm wondering who this thing killed. We have our first confirmed victim right here, Governor Udicott. The council acknowledges the bravery of the defense squad, citing their heroism in finally taking down the Faceless. So we're gonna call it that, the Faceless. Geoponics is gone, the greenhouse destroyed, and fields trampled. After a year of suffering, starving, and only barely scraping by, you're not just back where you started, it's even worse. Everything your mom sacrificed herself for, gone in one night. The entire front half of the stratospheric has been destroyed. The living, basically, everything. Seek solemnly reads the names of those who lost their lives. Too many, including Governor Udicott. You all well, who? Well, Calm was the first confirmed victim. Then the governor. Who else was killed off? With the living quarters destroyed, everyone moves into the engineering wing for shelter. You're crowded into the classroom with other families. The adults try to make it seem like a sleepover, but you're all still so sick, and we all saw it. If you didn't see what we saw, then you do not understand how traumatized we all are right now. Nem cries about her brother and screams at anyone who tries to comfort her. Eventually, you just ignore her grief, as painful as it is to hear her sobbing at night. You feel like you've been awake for days and you'll never fully sleep again. You try, but you keep jerking awake, crying out in fear. Eventually, you fall asleep sitting up, held in your father's arms. Oh, okay, father's okay, cool. Damn! Mars is good. Cool, you're alive. Oh shit. That thing took out everything! They weren't kidding! Where's Nem? Okay. So some of the important people are around. Nice. With everyone living in here, there's barely enough room to think. And that's the truth. I know I need a break. We all do. I've been trying to get food, bitch. Shut up. And I helped fight that giant demon. So you shut up. Well, yeah, we'll talk to you later. How are you doing? Nah, she wouldn't complain. She would just overwork herself. But, Nem? So my options are severely limited now. Well, crap. So rebuild is basically the only thing I can do, besides rest. Irikata is gonna be the next one to die. Nem! I'm sorry, Nem. Well, no one should try to stop her. Ah, man. I'm gonna follow Dad. Sunlight? Sunlight? Of course! The fungus colonizes animal life during pollen, and some succumb to it, but the intense light of dust scorches the fungus from the survivors. It's all part of the natural cycle. The treatment works on samples, now to test it on me! The small room is filled with the shimmer fungus. It's growing on everything, the floor and walls, and on lumpy shapes that were some kind of biological matter once. Now it's just all fungus, violet and shiny. You breathe deeply, marveling in the feeling of soupy, dangerous air infiltrating your body. Tang watches safely from behind the thick plexiglass. You can't tell if she's jealous or impressed. Next you slide into the light therapy machine to bask in the nice warm light for a while. You even have a nap. Dr. Instance takes your vitals and runs samples of your fluids through various machines. She's excruciatingly thorough, but after a few days she concludes that the treatment is a success. You still carry a high fungal load, but its effects have been nullified by the light therapy. Remarkable! I got a silver trophy, his little tomato. Remarkable! Now that we have a frontline therapy, we can begin treating the population to prevent the fungus from taking hold. Solana's discovery will be of great help with our research. Nah, let's not forget. The sun finally dawns again on your birthday. You wake early and climb to the top of engineering to watch the first sun's watery rays break the horizon as the wormhole recedes across the sky. Dawn should represent hope after a long period of darkness, but this light only reveals the full extent of the damage to the colony. You've been having trouble sleeping, like most people. It's hard to find rest crammed into the classroom with all the other kids and their families, and every time you close your eyes you see... probably the hentai monster. You shake your head to clear the memories. You pull your blanket more tightly around your shoulders. Not your blanket. That one's gone. And stare out as the sun rises on the horizon, meager and sickly. Hey kiddo, I was looking for you. Nice view, huh? At least we got a rooftop patio out of the deal. Ha 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 ha. That was dumb. Neither of you really know what to say. It's clear your dad feels like he has to give you a pep talk, but there's an oppressive nature to the silence that makes it feel impossible for either of you to start. I know things seem pretty bad right now. Things are pretty bad right now. It'll get better. It has to, right? At least your mom wasn't here to see this. That's the silver lining, I guess. Happy birthday, my little rutabaga. You know what it is before. You open it, your old medallion, the one your dad made with the sun on it to represent Earth, was broken during the attack. +5 to challenges? I'm gonna check my cards. What a birthday, huh? Here's hoping they all get better from here. You both head back downstairs to the wreckage of the canteen. Da 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 da. Yeah, there's a lot to do, clearly, but let me check my cards. Oh, okay. No, we're not going to +5 to any of the challenges. No, thank you. Yeah, we gotta get the toughness back. Wait a minute, wait. Oh, Utopia's still alive. Okay, cool. Rebuilds! The only thing I can do. You're assigned to help out in geoponics. The agriculturists have been hard at work trying to salvage what they can of the ruined fields and the destroyed greenhouses. But there's still a lot of work to be done. Your dad has taken over as chief cultivator. Succeeding your mom was already difficult for him, and now there's this. He's never been the kind of guy to hide from hard work, but he's been pretty distant lately. Well, no shit. Hey Solana, there's lots of stuff to do. What do you want to work on? Shit, I don't know. Damn it, they all feel like very important choices. I guess work in the fields. Luckily, they were mostly empty during Glow, but quiet is supposed to be a season of planting. Okay, then maybe I made a good choice? Hopefully. Get to work! Rebuild the colony. Crap. Double crap. Oh, why do I keep doing that? Oh! I didn't mean to do that! I meant to push to the stress! Man, this game should have had some sort of "are you sure you want to proceed" thing. There's something falling from the sky. It's on fire. What the hell now? What? What the hell now? What? It's another ship. Look, look, it's another spaceship from Earth. Yeah, it does not look controlled. Well, crap.